Slingshot Explorer. Now, I have had the opportunity to play this game offline, and it's hard. And I like hard. I like difficulty. I like difficulties in games. I will not let this game defeat me. Okay, I'm just gonna be out there and put that out there. I will not let this game defeat me. I haven't gotten that far in the tower, but you know, I enjoy it. I like a good game that gives me kind of like a challenge. You know. So I said we would do, I told them I would cover it today. So I changed up my schedule for those of you who are looking at the schedule. It has been changed to correspond with all of the changes for this week. But let's get into some of this Slingshot Explorer. I'm currently using gamepad, but you can use keyboard as well as gamepad, but I'm going to use gamepad to make it easier on myself. I think the game's adorable, personally. I liked it. I even like the music in it, surprisingly. Like, I don't know, this music... okay. I thought the music was pretty cool. Oh, shit. Okay, now when I originally played this, I thought those were poop, but it's actually mud. Kind of looks like poop though. Because I was all freaking out like, it's poop on the screen. We'll try this again. It's a really difficult game. Like, this game is really, really difficult. So if you like really hard games, this game is definitely gonna be up your alley. From what the developers were saying, it is going to be releasing on Steam, and this is just a demo. But from what the developers were saying, the price for the game is going to be... Oh, no! I'm getting somewhere! I'm getting somewhere! You crocodile! But the devs are looking to sell the game for about $5 USD, so $4.99 USD is what they're going for. But honestly, ironically, the developers is like, yeah, we know the music. I actually like the music. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the music. I do like the music. It's like, it's relaxing and cutesy. Okay. No. I think the game's well developed, personally. Because I am going to look into seeing why the actual link deleted when I typed it in chat. It shouldn't have. But again, I do highlights of the videos. What's this? I do highlights of the videos as well. So I will also be highlighting this and putting it on my YouTube page. As well as, if you do go to itch.io, I usually, oh, this is brutal. Jump! We did it! We did it! I don't know. We have to give him a name. I don't think he has a name, so we have to name him. We did it! Bernard? Yeah, we'll call him Bernard. Bernard's pretty cool. Call him Bernard. We did it, Bernard! Wow. I don't know. I don't think I like Bernard. I think I would have called him something different. What day haven't I used? I don't know. I don't know. Think of a name for him. He's like an explorer. We can't call him Indiana Jones. Let's call him California Carl. Yeah, sounds all right. California Carl. Damn it, California Carl. Although now my head's like, we should call him Steve Washington. And I'm like, that's cool too. But no, I'm going to stick with California Carl. I love the difficulty in this though. I'm like, this game is so brutal. Like, oh my god, this game is like ridiculously brutal. But I love it. Eventually I'm gonna get to the top. I know I am. I know I am. I know. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my heart. No. Ah. Damn it. We don't want the mud to hit us. No. I'll take that. I don't know if you can. Okay, so I think at the beginning. Let me see. Oh, it made me exit out. I didn't want to exit out. Okay, so if you get hit by the bird, it's a -1. Armadillo is a -1. Arrows is a -2, and the crocs are a -3. Rock is -1, and then the mud gives you blindness. Okay. So I wonder if I can charge up my shots. Let me see. You can. Oh, snap. Okay, so now that I know that, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, and I think what that does... Okay, so if I do this... I have to wait for that to clear. No, we're gonna die, aren't we? Did we make it? Did we make it? What? Wait, is that like the end of the level? I wonder if that was the end. Because I got it to the top. 1, 2. So there's 12 different towers, and that might have been the ending of the demo. Let's see. We'll play it again. Because that might have been the ending. Because if that is, I'm a little upset. Because I was really getting into it. Especially because now I know how to play. I'm going to be a little upset if that was the end. I am. Because I was kind of really enjoying this. Ah! Dagnabbit! Ah! Okay. Yes, they gave us health. Ah, we ran across the mud. We'll see. If I get back up to the top again. If I make it to the top again and then it doesn't do anything, then that would mean that that's the ending of the demo, which I'm a little, I want more. I want more of this. I do. I'm actually really digging this game. Ah. No. Ha! Missed me. Crap! I got hit by the mud. Okay. That was my fault. I can't see. I can't see. No. Ah, dagnabbit. Okay, let's play this. We'll play it again. Because I'm really enjoying it, and I want to see if I get to the top, if that was like the ending. I think that was like the last, like you only get to demo one level. I'm looking, you know, honestly, I like the game though. I like that it's difficult because I like difficulty when it comes to games. Like, and at first I used to didn't like games that were too difficult. You know, I didn't at first, but I'm trying to wait for that to clear up. Damn it. But originally I did not like games. Ah, shit. That were difficult. I should have jumped for the heart. What was I doing? What was I doing? Not getting that heart. That's what I was not doing. Wasn't getting the heart. Okay, and so these coins, what they do is they give you more shots with your slingshot. Nice. Like I said, as you start to play, you kind of start to develop a strategy. Yeah, there was no way I was going to get that done. Go for it. California, Carl. Okay, I just want to see, because this is the top of the level. So, okay, so that is, I guess you only get to play the one level. But I am kind of looking forward to it. I'm hoping that the game does well. I'm going to play one more time, just because I kind of like it. And I like the music. I actually like the music in the game. And I know when I spoke with the developers, they were a little wary about their music choice. But I actually kind of like the music. Because it reminds me of old school retro type games. That's why. So I actually kind of like the music. So I hope they don't change the music. But other than that, I like the game. You know, and, you know, some people be like, well, it's too hard. Well, that's what it's kind of, you know, built on. Back in the day, games were not easy. So I kind of like that they went that route and made it a little difficult as well. Cool Cat Terry, thank you for that, host, and I hope you are well and recovering from your 12-hour stream. But we are playing some Slingshot Explorer. I've already reached the top a couple of times. So I know that that's the end of the demo. What happened is the developers for Slingshot Explorer followed me on Twitter. And so I checked out their page, and come to find out, they had this game. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to, you know, pay it forward and test out the game. Yeah, I turned the alerts down a bit. That's why, because I didn't want them to be so loud. So I had turned them down. Let me see. I can turn them back up, though. Give me a second. But yeah, I originally turned the alerts down because they would be so loud while I was playing the game. So I turned them down, but I can turn them back up a bit. Give me a quick second. I'm going to adjust the alerts. But other than that, that is Slingshot Explorer. And again, while I'm on here, I might as well look and see why Twitch deleted my link it shouldn't have. So let me check that as well. Like, I posted a link and it deleted it. So let me check that, and then I'll work on the alerts. So let me see. Because for some odd reason, it won't. It like for some odd reason it stopped with the what you call it. It like stopped it to where I can't post links, which is weird. And I don't know why it did that. Let me see. Wow, I can't remember how to get in here too. Because when I posted a link earlier, it wouldn't drop it. It deleted the link, and I didn't know that. So let me see if it deletes it again. Yeah, it keeps deleting it. Okay. That's what happened. Okay. I accidentally, okay, you do see the link? Yeah, because you're a mod. I think that's why. Because it kept popping it up and showing that it's deleted. So let me see if that changes it. Yeah, it keeps popping up as deleted link. Hmm. But you said you see it. So maybe it's just a glitch. But yeah, because that link is to the Slingshot Explorer. Yeah, that could be. Oh, that might actually be it. That could actually be it too. Because I was like, I have FFZ too, so that might be it as well. Okay, that's fine. But let me go and adjust the alerts. Um, as Terry said, she was unable to hear them really. So let me do that real fast. And we'll play another round of, matter of fact, we're going to get ready to switch games actually. I'm going to switch over to Super Seducer 2. Which I was given this by the developers, and I can only play to chapter 3, so I'm gonna at least try to do chapter 1. Um, Ideally, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So let me switch back to this screen here while I work on some stuff. Hmm. My alert box. I was told that the sounds were a little low, so let me go back and turn them up a bit. Um, because when I first played, the alerts would be so loud that I wasn't able to hear, or, it was hard for me to kind of talk. Um, and play the game because they were a little too loud. So let me turn them up and then I'm going to test them. Or I'm gonna retest the one that because I'm taking them all up to the same amount, and I want to test it to see if the sound quality is better. Yeah. Okay. Let me retest your host there, Terry, and see if that's better. Seems like that's better, and it's not too loud. I do. I repeat myself a lot. I do. I don't know why, but I do. I do a lot. I repeat myself. Um, okay, so let's get back into the game here. We'll play another round of Slingshot, and then I will switch over to Super Super Seducer 2. Ah, yeah, I think it comes with the parenthood because, like with my son, I have to constantly repeat things to him. Well, screen's covered in mud. Oh, I shot that the wrong way. God damn it. Yep, I think this is it. So that's pretty much it. You only get to play the first level. Yeah. Um, but that is a Slingshot Explorer. And again, if you go to itch.io and type in Slingshot Explorer, you will be able to get the demo to this game. I have been talking to the developers, and they are looking to release this on Steam. I believe it's the 20th of September, I think, is when they're supposed to release it to Steam. And it's going to go for the price of $4.99 USD. You think the game is too big? I like the game. It reminds me of old school games, and it's a little challenging for me. And I like a good challenge. Yeah, it's one of those games. It's supposed to be kind of built like that. So it's supposed to be built that way because it's supposed to be difficult. So it's supposed to be a lot going on the screen to make you kind of see what's going on. So I thought it was pretty cool though. I liked it. And now we're going to set up for Super Seducer 2. Again, I can only play up to chapter 3 or the third part of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the first chapter because I'm one of those type of people that I don't, even though they say you can play up to 3, I like to only do the first to leave you all wanting more. So let's update the game here. As it tells me, nope. Let's update the game. So for you, you just thought it looked very confusing. I guess because too I've played it before stream, that's why it didn't bother me. And I'm one of those that I can kind of like look at everything going on and see what's going on. You have to be able to, I guess, kind of focus in a sense because it's built on being difficult. So it's like, okay, I'm waiting for my Steam to come up. But yeah, it's supposed to be built on the difficulty of the games, you know, it being chaotic. So, and I kind of like that it's chaotic. But yeah, so Super Seducer 2. Now, originally, Super Seducer 2. Okay, so you think it's because. Okay, so you say that everything's so large. Well, that wasn't the. Now, the way that my stream is set up, it is set up to kind of elongate the thing, so it wasn't exactly in the format that it should have been in. Ideally, when I played, I probably should have went and made a screen thing for it to make it look more retro-like, but it was only available in the one window, so that would probably be something. Yeah, because let me run it in the way that it's actually supposed to be ran, so you kind of see what it actually looks like. Because that might have been an issue. So let me do that real quick. I don't mind. Um, and then we'll do Super Seducer 2. Like I said, I'm only going to probably play the first chapter of Super Seducer 2. And then we will move into the Steam RNG Day games. Which today's games are going to be Spiral Knights and Stardew Valley. Oh my god, the cringe is coming. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Super Seducer 2 is it's very cringy. I took it. I'm going to cover it because I did take it. Um but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, it was kind of weird. Give me a second. I'm gonna actually put the game in the actual window format that it should be in. So give me a second. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of got in this one, and then it kind of got even ruder. The game did, and that kind of, like I said, it's not, I'm only covering it because it was given to me. But ideally, I am not, okay, because it's going to keep doing it that way. But this, ideally, if I can set it up correctly, um, give me a second, because I want to show you what the game actually is supposed to look like. I have it set up to elongate. But let me show you what it's actually supposed to look like. So to do that, okay. So this is what the game actually ideally is supposed to look like. Um, I'm gonna see if I can, because I usually have my task manager up so I can monitor everything that's going on. So that's what you're seeing in that little corner there. But this is ideally what the game actually looks like. So let me just do this real fast so I can kind of show you a better gameplay of it. Okay. I hope so too. Because, like, when I opened it up, they're like, yeah, we listened to, the women's feedback. And then they, like, kind of put something in there to me that was kind of rude. They had this woman in there. She's like, yeah, I'm here for female feedback. Just play the game. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, this is kind of a douchey game. So, like I said, even though I could play up to 3, I'm only gonna play up to. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like, though. The Slingshot Explorer is how it's really supposed to come up. So, because I don't think I can put this in. Oh, I can. I didn't know I could put it in full screen. Like, I had no idea I could actually put it in full screen. And I don't know why I didn't attempt the full screen trick. I actually really like this game though. But yeah, this is how I don't know why it didn't dawn on me to try putting it in full screen. But now I have to kind of do the game justice, so I'm gonna play it a little bit longer, and then I'll say at about 11:30 I'll switch over to Seducer. I mean, well, if I get to the top of this again, then I will switch over. But this game's brutal. If I get the heart, I'll be able to make it. I got played. I got played. But yeah, I like the game. Like I said, this is going to be released on Steam because I've been talking to the developers on Twitter. And I believe this is supposed to come out on the 20th of September, and they're looking to sell it for $4.99. So they were a little nervous. They were like, really great developers too. They were actually kind of nervous. They were like, oh, we know the music isn't great, but ironically, I like the music. I thought the music is great. No. I got played. I got played. We can make it. Made it to the top. And I think this is the end of the demo, so I'm definitely looking forward to the full game, though. But we made it to the top. And I assume once you make it to the top, you clear the tower, you can go on to the next game or the next level. But there's 12 levels in all. So depending on how difficult it gets, I would say the $4.99 price tag is good. But if it doesn't tend to get any more difficult, the $4.99 may be a little steep. But other than that, I thought the game was really well done. And I love the music. Obviously, I like the game because I keep playing it. And, but yeah, you can only go up to level, you can only do the first level in the demo. And again, like I said, this is going to be out on Steam soon. Now, I am playing the demo from itch.io. Again, for those of you who don't know about itch.io, it's a platform for indie developers to kind of get their games out there. I can't see. I got played. That was dirty. But it's a platform for indie developers to put their games out there, usually demos, and even their full games. Now, what it is with itch.io, when you buy games through itch.io, if they are available on Steam, usually the developers will give you a Steam copy as well. And a lot of people, surprisingly, and I didn't know this till I started kind of going on itch.io. When I first found out about itch.io, it was through another developer that I was kind of talking to and stuff, who came out with this game, or was coming out with a game called Jack's Quest. It's going to be a great game. I've played the demo like crazy, but that's going to be a great game too. And they were telling me, they're like, yeah, we noticed you do indie games. You might want to try itch.io. It's a platform for indie game developers. And so I went on there and I have like 80 something different games from developers where, you know, they're either working out the kinks or things like that. So I enjoy, on my weekends, I like to go on itch.io and look up games to play. Um, and that's if I haven't gotten games from developers. I will go on there and look for games that, you know, I feel are good enough and are Twitch friendly, you know. Again, I always make sure my games are Twitch friendly, and if they're not, then I cover them on YouTube. We made it to the top. But yeah, I believe they say too, if from what I remember from the developers, if you purchase the game through itch.io, you do get a Steam copy of the game. So, like I said, it's just a great little platform to kind of see other games and, you know, that are different and not on Twitch, Steam. So every so often, what I try to do as well is I try to go on here and at least buy an actual game from itch.io as well to support the developers. So that's usually what I try to do as well. But that is Slingshot Explorer. The demo is free, and again, game is coming out on the 20th of September on Steam. So you have two platforms to get it, either itch.io or Steam.